everybody!
Hello!
I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin. This is Duncan. Today we're playing Would You Rather. So, really simple concept. I had to explain it to Mark yesterday as well. Basically, Would You Rather is a question on the screen, 2 answers. You have to decide which one you have to do.
They're both awful.
First question, would you rather eat 25 toenails or snort a tablespoon of cinnamon?
Does it mean like whole toenails, as in like
Yeah, it's the whole
entire
thing.
toenail?
It's not just like the clipping of the white bit at the top.
It's got to be a cinnamon then.
Full toenail. Like,
Oh
and
my
these
God.
toenails are not yours either.
Oh, but the cinnamon is gonna hurt so much.
It doesn't. Do you reckon it would though?
Yeah, have you ever done a cinnamon challenge?
I think I tried it once and I just like did a glozell and like just like cough and splurge and spat it everywhere.
The best way to do it is to put it in your mouth and then just suck it, because like you just wait for all your saliva to like just turn into like a paste.
Ah.
Do not try and swallow it when it's a powder, because then you cough and then it comes out your nose.
So you wait until it kind of like mushes into a ball in the middle.
So you just hold it in your mouth like
Fuck.
until it turns, and then you can swallow it.
I don't know though.
If you get it wrong and you try and then you're coughing it up and it goes up your nose. Did you do that?
No, I did like as a kid, like we dared each other to sniff sherbet as a kid, and that stung quite a bit as well. It was really bad.
I think I'd rather go for the short-term pain though over the disgustingness of eating 25 entire toenails.
Yeah, entire toenails would take a while to get down. Like, I could probably swallow them without having to taste anything.
What if they were like big toenail though? You couldn't swallow that one. You'd have to chew it.
Oh God. Do toenails come out the other side like the same?
I think they'd. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, if fucking sweet corn can get through, I think a toenail could probably get through, right?
Maybe. They'd be quite sharp on the way out.
They would as well, yeah. They'd be like trying to poop razor blades. Oh God. Okay, so you're saying cinnamon, yeah?
Cinnamon, yeah.
Okay, so out of just shy of 1 million votes. Yeah, okay, we're in the majority for that one. All right, next question. Oh my God,
Jesus!
would you rather kill 100 people or be hunted by 100 people? If you're hunted, if you are the hunted, you can kill the people that are hunting you, but you cannot kill any innocent people. If you want to kill the 100 people, there is a chance one of them could kill you first.
The real question here is a moral one. Is your life worth more than 100 people?
I guess so, yeah. But I'm quite selfish in that regard. Like,
Yeah.
I like living. Like,
who are these people? Are they like people I know, or are they maybe
it's anonymous.
some faceless people that I don't know?
They're all faceless. They've all just got Guy Fawkes masks on.
Yeah.
And they're all just running after you. So you have no concept of like whether they're a good or a bad person, but you just know they want to kill you. Would it just be easy? I mean, like, it makes it sound like it's always gonna be like a predator and a prey situation. Could I just go to death row and be the one to pull the lever 100 times?
To kill the 100 people?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a controlled environment, and they're not technically
maybe
innocent.
You could just join the army.
Yeah, but how many people get 100 kills?
Depends what you.
Even the meme is like, I have over a bloody blah number of kills.
Okay, we're joining like the Air Force then, or someone that drops bombs. You know?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. If there was a button that I knew that it would if I pressed it, it would kill 100 people.
And that was it.
Random people from across the whole world. The odds are you won't know them, but you might. There's a very high chance you'll never even hear about it.
I think I'd press that button.
Yeah.
If to save my own life.
I think I probably
Because
would.
I don't think I could fend off 100 people. I'll be honest.
But also that could be kind of like a game. You could like do up your house like a zombie apocalypse.
It's not a game when it's real.
You could board up your windows. You could get like get your gun out the window, like shoot people as they come for you.
It's like proper COD zombies as well. Like
Yeah.
you've got like really old like World War II weapons.
Put, like landmines around your house.
Oh my God! It'd almost become like a reality show, wouldn't it? Like who can kill? Like, it'd be like kind of like a Hunger Games like presenter type thing. You'd have a guy with a wacky hairstyle,
Yeah.
and your house would be boxed up. But you'd basically be living the purge until all 100 were gone.
And we're in England, so they wouldn't have guns.
That's true.
That's a plus. So if you could get hold of a gun,
Or would they have guns though? Because they're going to be bad people that are hunting you.
Why
Like
is that?
there are guns in the UK.
Why are they going to be bad people though?
I just assume they would.
If all
we
these
could
100 people were told that they had to pick the blue option?
Oh shit! This is getting so. I can't do the maths. Oh my God!
I think if I didn't know anyone, if it was like totally random, I'd save myself. I think.
Okay, I'd probably say the same. Let's see what everyone else goes for. Yeah. Okay, good.
Everyone's a dick.
We're not as terrible as we once thought. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's really even. Okay. Quite simple. Would you rather give up Christmas or give up your birthday?
This is so easy for me. Birthday done. Blam.
I think I would as well. I mean, my birthday's coming up in like
Birthdays are
a week.
boring. Christmas is awesome.
Yeah, Christmas is pretty good. I think Christmas as well, you're guaranteed to get good food, usually pretty good company. Like, I don't have one of those families where they argue every Christmas.
No, never do I.
Do you not know? And like, we don't really have an
just
equivalent.
chill out and get drunk.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There was one Christmas that I got so drunk that I ended up having alcohol poisoning. And I was ill until like the 3rd of January. Like this, this was a long period, and like now the smell of vodka is enough just to make me gag.
Holy crap!
I can't do it anymore.
That is bad.
It's nasty.
I got really drunk once on Christmas Eve, so I had the worst hangover all of Christmas Day. That was a bad one.
Oh Jesus! I always find that happens to me as well. I tend to get more drunk on Christmas Eve than I do Christmas Day. I don't know why. It's just I think because Christmas Day you're usually just opening presents and eating food. You don't really have time to drink. Whereas Christmas Eve is just
food as well that it like soaks up all the alcohol.
Yeah, that's it.
I find it's really hard to get drunk on Christmas Day just because you've eaten so much.
Yeah, and you usually sleeping for half the day because you're in like a Christmas dinner like Sunday roast type coma.
Yeah,
you're just like completely out of it.
But for birthday, like this year, I just came to work. Just
really?
a normal day.
So my birthday's coming up in like a week and a bit. And the only rough plan so far is we're trying to go skydiving for it.
Oh, well, so that is pretty cool.
That'd be quite good. And if that fails, we're going to go to one of those escape rooms. Have you seen them? We've got a couple in Bristol, so it's really cool. So like, there's a room which has got a theme in it, and they range from like space to spies to World War II, all different kinds of themes. And you basically get dumped in the room. They lock the door, and you have an hour to figure out how to get out the room.
Is it like Crystal Maze kind of thing?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's just with the one room, and like
right.
everything that's like pinned to like the walls or like anything that's in drawers and stuff, all builds to this story, and you slowly figure out how to get out.
That sounds really cool.
And if you're ever like a little bit stuck, there is like a screen in the corner of the room which the person running the session from like the other side of like a mirror or whatever, they will put clues up to kind of like push you along a little bit.
So like, what if you're totally stuck?
Yeah.
And you're like an idiot. You're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
They were like, here's a little clue for you.
And I think you can do it with up to like, I think the maximum amount of people in the room, I think can be quite high. I think you can have up to like
so it's not
10
just
people.
you?
No. You do it.
Right,
you do it
got
with other
together.
people.
Okay.
Because like, and I think the way it's designed as well is that it's meant to be a minimum of 3. They recommend 5 people, but you can have upwards of about 10.
Oh wow!
Because I think there's so much to rifle through, like so many documents and all these kinds of things.
Sounds crazy.
They have to figure it out. We'll have to do one and like film it as part of videos.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because I think that would make for really, really cool content. But yeah, give up your birthday. Yeah, 61%.
Everyone loves Christmas.
Easy peasy. Right, next question. Okay.
Ooh.
Would you rather be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company or be the president of a prominent country?
See, as a Fortune 500 company CEO, I mean, do you get share options?
I would assume so. Yeah, you must do, right?
So you'd be pretty damn rich.
Yeah, you'd be. I mean, we could say billionaire, but even if it was multi-millionaire,
so that's a pretty good thing to be.
That's cool. I feel like being a president is just too much responsibility. I feel like, you know, with the team of people beneath you.
Though.
No, but you've got a whole country pissed off at you, whereas this you only have like one company that's pissed off at you.
But,
and I think as well,
if you lose everyone's money, they're going to be pissed. Whilst
yeah.
you're president, they're not going to really let you do that kind of thing. Like you don't.
You've
really
got people
have the
doing
power.
it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. You've just got to
like,
come out every so often and do a speech.
Any big decision you want to make has to go through like so many like layers that you can't really just do something crazy.
It has to be like tried and tested and everything.
But I guess it's like a president of a prominent country. It doesn't mean like America. It could be any weird.
It could be like France or like Italy or like Russia.
What does that mean by prominent? Like, does that mean like first world?
I would assume so. Yeah, I think if they're trying to put it as a balance to being a CEO, then it would probably have to be a first world country.
You could be like, you couldn't own some crazy island country.
Just your own little like spot. That'd be cool.
Become a dictator.
Be Fortune 500 or have an island. I don't know, because the problem is like if you have the CEO one, yes, you'd have a lot of money, but you'd also become a massive target because your name is very public and out there, and you probably wouldn't have the protection that a president would have. I mean,
no, you never hear of like Fortune 500 CEOs getting assassinated, do you?
Not so much assassinated, but they do, like, you know, they've like, because I watched this show the other day. It was called Who Would Be a Billionaire, and I thought, oh, is this just a spin-off of the old show? But
Who Wants to Be a Billionaire?
Yeah,
well, they've stepped it up.
But it was like it was just like a show where they basically were showing how like billionaires or people in like what was it called? I think it was called like hyper rich. They have to build like escape routes in their houses. They've got like bunker rooms,
really?
Which are just like 6-sided metal boxes that you can only get out of if you're the person there, and like you have to have like thumbprint things, but the thumbprint has to have blood flowing through it.
So and you can't cut your thumb off.
Yeah, so they can't cut your thumb off, otherwise it won't work. So like after watching that Billionaire show, I'm like, God, dude, like it seems awful to be that rich.
Yeah, you don't want to be a billionaire. I reckon, several million, that's plenty.
Couple mil, like pay the house off.
Happy with
you got your bills set for life.
Yeah.
You got some spending money.
Oh God, I think I'm gonna be the CEO just because it lasts forever.
Okay, I always go with the guest answer on this show, so we'll go for that one.
And if
60%, that's pretty solid.
I'm teaming with the masses here. What's going on?
Okay, final question on Would You Rather for today. Superhero abilities coming up on this website a lot. Would you rather be able to travel at light speed or be able to read minds?
Wow, like traveling at light speed is something that isn't actually technically possible.
And randomly it says if you travel at light speed, you can breathe in space. Oh no, wait, sorry, that doesn't even say specifically to that. It's just for both of them, you can breathe in space. So you could read minds and breathe in space.
It doesn't really weird. Help with the minds, but with this, and it says being able to travel at the speed of light. Does that mean I can fly? It doesn't say I can fly.
Yeah, it doesn't say whether you have.
Does it just means I can move fast, like the Flash?
It just because it could either mean like the Flash, or it could just mean that they will impart the technology on you to create a light speed vehicle. So like you're basically like unlocking that part of like because like technology at the minute is going
breaking
like this.
Physics essentially.
Yeah, and we're going to hit that singularity and it goes up. They're basically chipping us further up that curve.
Reading minds could be really useful.
One would kind of benefit mankind, or bring its destruction if we bump into an alien out in space and they go, actually we don't like you guys.
It doesn't lead to space travel. I mean...
Do you not think?
Well...
that's the first thing I think when I think of light speed, is just space travel.
I was assuming that it was just me, that I could, like, run...
Oh, I guess
light
so.
Speed.
Does the Flash move at light speed, or is he slower than that?
No, like, you can't move at light speed. It's not actually possible.
Oh, okay.
which is what's... Like, who knows what happens if we can. If we could move at light speed, we might just explode. Which would suck.
I think the idea would be you would be okay to use it.
Right.
They wouldn't impart that on you and you explode into like a pinata of human the moment that you use it.
I mean, what if you accidentally ran into like a wall? Or...
Oh, that would be a problem.
Yeah. I mean,
God. It doesn't say how much control you have over it. It's just you can say, right, I'm going to face this direction and go.
And then you just splat.
Random meteorite just collides with you.
I won't live it too far into that lamppost and now I'm mush.
Now, the being able to read minds, would it be involuntary? Like, I can't remember what that film is called, where that guy can hear... I think it's called What Women Want. Where I think he has like a bath or something, and like a hairdryer falls into the bath, and suddenly you can hear the thoughts of all women. But he hears the thoughts of all women all the time. So he'll be in like a shopping mall and he hears... and it just becomes a big fog. Or is it like optional? I can like attune into somebody.
I'm going to say it's optional, so you can be like, I wonder what they're thinking.
Okay, if that's the case, I would go with read minds. I don't think light speed... I'm not too fussed about that. I don't
read
think.
minds, I think, would be a lot more useful in day-to-day life.
It would help in certain awkward situations.
Yeah.
You're like when you get that vibe off someone, you're like, are they just a bit socially awkward, or have I said something to offend them?
Do they really hate me? Yes.
You're not. They do.
Bye.
Okay, well, see you later.
I'd like to be able to read minds, I think.
Okay, let's see what the final one is. Hey,
yeah,
look at that.
All the way.
Were we in the majority for every single question today?
We were, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm too normal.
Right, anyway, there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Links in the description, as always, to Duncan's channel. What's the latest thing you've been playing recently? Me and
Lewis have been streaming some Factorio, and there's a couple of videos of that on my channel. Ooh. And some Minecraft.
How did I not guess that? Anyway, cheers for watching all. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. We'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye!
Bye!